Sup guys, you already know who it is. And yeah, I was in a car chase with the police. Of course we could have just pulled over at the corner and let the police people do their thing, but you know the general attitude. Fuck the police. And intro. It's not as crazy as I made it sound. And from you guys' imagination, you guys might be thinking that I was the one on the wheels, like the police is on our heels. Don't worry, guys, I got this. Nah, I was more like the guy whining at the back of the car, like, okay, guys, I really think we should pull over. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We're gonna die! Yeah, not my proudest moment. This story actually takes place in Bamenda. Shout out Abakwa, you already know. And I was living in Traveler, so I don't know where I was going to, but I don't know, I was going towards Commercial Avenue. So I took a taxi from Travelers going towards Commercial Avenue. And you already know, living from Travelers, you have to pass through Aziri. And before continuing to Metokotas, it depends on the direction you take, or you go through hospital roundabout, whatever. So we took the taxi, and taxi system in Cameroon is a little different. You're not the only one in the taxi. All the seats are occupied. The driver, one person at the front, three people at the back, right? So I was sitting in the middle of two dudes at the back, and there was a lady at the front, and the driver. So fast forward, we're in the car going towards Aziri, right? Then we notice the police stop, but when we are drawing close, the police stop don't do what they are usually doing, which is just to ask them for their driving license and stuff. They were instead climbing their bikes for some reason. The driver caught on that. He saw their actions, and what's the most reasonable thing? I mean, the police people were obviously getting ready for a chase, and instead for our driver to like pull over and discuss this neutrally, he was instead like, y'all are never gonna get me. And the rest of us in the car were like, whoa, what? Never gonna get? We just wanted to go to Commercial Avenue, sir. And it seemed what had happened was, while coming towards Travelers, the police people stopped him, and he refused to stop. He basically just continued, and I guess the police people were like lazy to follow him, or he overspeeded at that time, so they could not catch on him. But they took note of his car, so they were ready if he was going to come back. And when he was coming back, they did exactly what they were preparing for. They climbed on their bike and they chased the shit out of us. Oh my god. The driver started going on like full speed in the middle of the road. And this is not like a highway in the movies where for some reason at a normal time in the afternoon the streets are completely empty. No, there were cars on the streets, and our driver was going on swerving in the middle of them like it was nothing. The rest of us in the car, like, okay, not the rest of us, just me. I'm in the car like, oh no, please stop. The rest of the guys that were in the car, like yeah, and I'm like, wait, y'all are down with this? Y'all are okay with this? And the driver was going on full speed, swerving in the middle of car. And I remember like two times we almost knocked something, but we didn't. Glory be to God, because I don't really know what I would have done. And we kept riding, and we kept going on full speed in the middle of cars. And at the moment where we think we're gone, right, like we've dipped, we turn around. The police is still right behind us, ready to grab our asses. But our driver wasn't having it. He was ready to get the F out of there. He was ready. I mean, full speed, drifting and shit. I thought I was in Fast and Furious Afro, man. I don't know. And it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm gonna tell you, it was crazy. And there was a point in time when we hit a dead end and the police was just right behind us. And there I was like, okay, that's it. Driver, we can call it a day. They got us. There's nothing much we can do. It was a good chase. We are still alive. Let's make use of the opportunity that we are still alive, right? And just give up, huh? Nah. He didn't think so. What he did in that dead end, I swear to God, I've never seen that in my whole life. I've never seen that in a movie even. The guy, he slowly went towards the dead end, accelerated real quick, and made a quick turn. And as he was going towards the dead end slowly, the police people were like, "Yeah, we got him this time." They were coming down from their bikes, ready to go get him. And as he reached a little bit closer to the dead end, he hit the gas a little bit faster. Like he accelerated a little bit, then spin around and went back full speed in the direction of the police people. Those guys had to shift their bikes out of the way for him, and he dipped. That was insane. He drove off for about 3 or 4 minutes. We turned and looked behind, no police people, right? We stopped at the level of Jeffobi. And for those who know Jeffobi, I know y'all Bamenda niggas like partying, so y'all know Jeffobi. So we stopped at Jeffobi and just behind Jeffobi actually. And he just let us, he just opened the door like, "You guys have to go. I'm sorry to have put you through this. You guys get to go now." And there were some of them that were not, they didn't want to go. They were enjoying it. I mean, I came out of the car like, whoa, thank you, Jesus, that I made it out alive. And the rest of them were like, they were high-fiving and shit. Like, it was actually a pleasant experience for those crazy ass people. Sheesh. But in any cases, I think it made it for a cool story because I've never been in a car chase my whole life. But at least now, I think I feel a little bit what Vin Diesel used to feel. Y'all should drop a like and subscribe if the video was fun, and share. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. Peace out.